Hi, I'm Gillan Atkins with House & Home and Lynda Reeves Design Studio, and I'm here to show you the fantastic results of our IKEA Kitchen Makeover Contest. Last fall, House & Home put out the call for entries to our Kitchen Makeover Contest, and we received hundreds from all over Canada and some from the US, and none was as fantastic as Jennifer Lee's submission. She had a kitchen from the 1970s, complete with floral wallpaper lined cupboards. And I kid you not, lace doilies as decorative accents. The whole thing had to go. Once we let the homeowners know that they were the winners, my colleague Pooja Kalyanpur and I came over to take a look at the space.
Gillan and I did our first walkthrough here just to get a scope of what we're working with, and we were really shocked. We're like, oh my God, this is actually how we saw it in the pictures. We noticed that there were too many things happening. We had different wall colors, different types of tiles, wallpaper. It was a mess.
It was in desperate need of repair. Fortunately for us, Matthew and Jennifer were up for the challenge.
What was it like when you found out that you won a kitchen?
We were in shock. We bought a house with a really ugly kitchen because we wanted to renovate it and make it our own. And I just thought, well, maybe they'll think it's ugly too. So I was absolutely shocked.
I didn't believe it either. I mean, we never win anything. So when she called me and said it was happening, it was exactly what we were hoping for. I couldn't have been happier.
Fortunately for us, Jennifer has spectacular taste. Her inspiration really aligned with what our vision for the space was. She was deeply inspired by that British look. Once we set the layout and determined where our appliances would go, it was really a matter of getting down to the details. And that's when the project was passed off to Pooja to get everything right.
We started with choosing the appliances. One of the big asks from Jennifer was that she needed a dishwasher because she spends her life washing dishes. They said they would love a gas stove, so we definitely wanted to put that into the plan. And Matthew also wanted to put a wine fridge in, and we were able to fit that in also, which is super cool. So we were looking for a couple of fridges and we wanted panel-ready options, and luckily IKEA has a panel-ready fridge. The challenge was that it's only 24 inches wide and it's a family of 4, so we did use 2 of them together to sort of mimic that look of a larger fridge. We did pick taller door fronts so you mimic the look of tall cabinetry that goes all the way up to the ceiling, and they all get attached, so when you open it, you get extra storage space right above the fridge. The range hood is the first thing you see when you walk in, so we wanted it to have some character without it being something that screams at you. So we had a very simple hack where we drywalled the vent and then we added some trim to it, and that's it. And super, super easy. We did have to make sure there's enough storage because it's a family of 4. The cabinets are pretty cool because you have your front panel, and when you open them up, you have smaller piano interior doors that you can put your cutlery in, your towels, all sorts of little things. So it's pretty nifty. We did incorporate some glass front cabinets on the countertop, which gives you like that British English feel. We had to make sure we chose a lot of door fronts with the shaker style profile and a lot of trim and molding that we wanted to incorporate into the design. We wanted to make sure that we optimized the space as much as we could. So we tried to use some magic corner cabinets which can fit large pots and pans. It's pretty cool. The island's pretty interesting. We could fit a bank of 3 24-inch cabinets and drawers in them, which also includes our little wine fridge that's tucked in it. We also have an overhang of 10 inches on the other side, which allows the family to sit together, have their breakfast, and we also have a waterfall, which adds to the detail, and it looks very custom. The countertops and the backsplash are Caesar Stone Alpine Mist. We wanted to make sure we took the countertop, run it up as a backsplash, which is wonderful because it looks very consistent, very clean, it's not too cluttered, and we like the movement that flows from the counter all the way up to the backsplash. We chose these armed sconces because we love how they project forward. We love the clear shades because they don't compete with anything. And we like to see the bulb inside them. And I think the brass really complements this English-inspired kitchen. We were so thrilled and excited to give the clients the big reveal because the before and after is like night and day. I think once you've lived in a kitchen which is a little closed and you're working with these cabinets that are so old, walking into something that's white and fresh, it's such a relief, and I was so happy to be able to give that to Jennifer and Matthew.
When was this kitchen actually finished?
2 days ago, like under 48 hours. Just a couple days ago, we finished with the backsplash. We got the dishwasher running just a few days ago, and I have been washing dishes nonstop. It's been so good.
You wouldn't believe it, but in the old kitchen, we didn't have a dishwasher, and it was a nightmare. And so it really is a game changer for us.
It's so light, it's so airy. It feels amazing to cook in here and to be able to have our kids sit at the island and we can make pancakes for them, and it's really wonderful and we feel so lucky.
We were all very excited to see what we could transform it into because we knew it had potential, so we knew what we were working towards. It's pretty classic, and I think a look like this is so easy and it's here to stay.